Welcome to the Foraging for Balance channel. If you don't already know, hi, I'm Jackie. Today we're going to do about a 35-minute yin sequence. All you're going to need for today is yourself and your mat. Alright, let's get started. Just want you to take a moment, close your eyes, and take 3 deep breaths as you center yourself for today's practice. Alright, if your eyes were closed, go ahead and open them back up. Then let's extend our legs long. Make sure we're nice and seated. We're going to go into a forward fold or caterpillar pose. So inhale nice and tall. Then we'll fold it forward, reaching for the toes. You could also let your arms rest on the mat. I want you to really tune into how your body feels today in our yin practice. Notice where you're feeling poses. If you feel your muscles release, allow yourself to go a little deeper into the pose. If the opposite happens and you feel yourself kind of tense up, it's okay to also back out of the pose. Okay? We're going to do 3-minute holds today in all of our poses. And there will be a lot of silence, okay? So don't let it throw you off. Just take that time to really listen to your body and be in the pose. Be in the moment, all right? One more big breath here. On your next inhale, let's bring the torso back up. And we're going to bend both knees, bringing the soles of your feet together, finding butterfly pose. So if you're going to hold on to your ankles, not your toes, so you don't accidentally twist your ankle. Right, so we're pulling it in. If you're really tight and your knees are up high, just sit on working nice and tall as your knees open. If your knees are already relatively open and you choose to, you can hinge forward at the hips. All right. Breathe into your stretch. So imagine your breath heading to any areas of tension and exhaling that tension away. Always remember there's a difference between tension and pain, okay? So we want to feel a stretch, but if it's really painful, come on out, okay? There's no need to hurt yourself for yoga. bring those torsos up if you're leaning forward. If you're not, you're already here. So let's bring our hands under our knees. Bring those knees together. You can put your hands on the floor. Just going to gently windshield wiper side to side. And let's meet back in the middle. And we're going to take both knees, tip them over to the right. Left leg's on top. Pick it up, pull it back so both legs end up on the mat. You're sitting up nice and tall. All right, we're going for deer pose here. So we're going to add a twist from here. I want you to twist to your right. See if you can bring your left hand over to your right knee. If not, no biggie. I just want to find a twist here. Twist as far as feels good to you. Again, no need to force anything, no need to break anything. Just want to find a nice twist. Notice if any emotions come up for you during today's practice. And what are they? And why do you think they're coming up now? Fantastic. Let's slowly unwind. Stack your left leg back on top of your right. So we can tip them up and over, knees pointing to the left now. Take that right leg, pick it up, peel it back. Find that spot. Trying to sit up as nice and tall in the middle as you can. Inhale here. Exhale. Let's twist to our left. Right hand coming to the left knee, possibly. How does this one feel compared to your first side? This is our first pose today that has two separate sides. So one side maybe a little tighter. If it is, just notice, don't judge. One more breath. And let's unwind. From here, we'll stack those knees up again. Let's swish side to side, just as a little release. And we'll become stationary. Let's make our way onto our hands and knees. So maybe tip knees to one side and push over till you come onto all fours. From here, we are going to head to puppy pose. So just slide those hands forward as far as you can, bringing your chest down toward the mat. You may be able to rest your chest on the mat and look forward, or you might stay right here. What's coming up for you in this pose? Are you just noticing a stretch? Is your mind wandering somewhere off the mat? If it is, I encourage you to bring your focus to your breath or to where you feel the sensation in this pose. Okay, from here, I want you to lift your gaze. We're going to shift our weight forward till shoulders come over elbows and then slide your hips back to find Sphinx pose. Now try not to slump into your shoulders here. So it's a little more active than some of our other poses. So we really need to press into the mat, lifting our shoulders, lifting up between our shoulders, keeping them away from our ears. Since this is a little more intense, feel free to take a break anytime you like. You can just come on down, rest your head on your hands, and then head back into your Sphinx when you're ready. You can also slide your arms forward to lessen the intensity here. See if you can sit with the sensations here. Again, if they ever become too intense, you can come on out. Lessen the stretch. Let's take one more breath here. And exhale, lower it down. You bring one hand on top of the other. Give yourself a little place to rest your forehead if you like. We're going to go into one of my favorite stretches. We're going to do half frog. We'll start on the right side. I want you to bring your right knee up and out to the right. Left foot straight back from the knee. I know it's a little hard to see on that side. I'll show you over on this side really quick. It's going to look like that, but we're going to start on the right side. Okay? And you can turn your head to look at the same side as your knee. You can leave it so your forehead is down. Totally up to you. And your arms wherever they're comfortable. Maybe at the top of the mat. Maybe they want to rest somewhere else. See if you can really relax into this pose. Letting gravity do the work. All right, our time in this half frog is done. Let's send that right leg straight back. And we'll take it to the other side, bringing that left knee up and out to the left. Maybe turning your head to look toward the left if you were facing one side versus the other. Again, arms of choice. We're working on stretching in the hip area, the inner thigh. And just sitting with any sensations that you feel here. All right, let's send that left leg back. Find neutral, maybe bringing hands to the top of the mat for a moment. Let's just shake hips side to side. All right, become still again. And from here, let's bring hands under shoulders, press it up and back, and we're gonna go all the way back to child's pose. So finding hips to heels, keeping your big toes together. You can keep your knees together or choose to take your knees wide apart. Completely up to you. Arms can reach out in front of you if you want more shoulder stretch. They can just be used as a pillow, or they could tuck behind and rest your forehead on the mat. All right, let's bring the torso up. If your knees are apart, I encourage you to bring them together. Sit to one side, extend your legs long out in front of you. It's time for us to head to Shavasana. So I'm going to demo for a moment, but then I'm going to sit up to help guide you more effectively, all right? So let's roll on down. Extend your legs long. Take them a bit apart. Maybe wiggle your legs in and out till they settle in. Arms near your sides. Palms up. All right, stay there. Relaxing into your mat. Sometimes this is the hardest asana of all for people. If you haven't already, I invite you to close your eyes. We're really going to turn inward for this last little bit. I want you to take a deep inhale. Imagine your breath sweeping through your entire body. And as you exhale, imagine all of your tension going out with it. So let's try that again. Deep inhale, bringing that cleansing breath in, and exhale, sweeping away any remaining tension. Just melt into your mat here, and we'll spend 3 minutes just enjoying our Shavasana. Okay, your time here in Shavasana is done. I invite you to take a deep breath in and maybe let it out with a sigh. Invite gentle movement to the body, waking it up. Maybe rotating those legs in and out again, wiggling fingers and toes, or anything else that feels good to you in this moment. Now that we're starting to wake up, let's bend your knees, bringing your feet flat on the floor. And roll to one side, taking a breath or two there. When you're ready, slowly press yourself back up to a comfortable seated position. From here, let's seal our practice by taking our hands out to the sides, palms up. Inhale, scooping up the positive things you got from this practice and bringing them down to your heart. I wish you peace, love, and happiness. Thank you for sharing this session with me. All right, I hope you enjoyed that session, and I would really appreciate if you like this video and subscribe to my channel. Bye.